So my process for creating a character in a skit is usually I will, since we're a musical-based sketch comedy, the song comes first. I'll get that in my brain. I'll sear it in there. And as soon as I have that song, then I go from there. I always like building it off of a caricature just because I think a lot of comedy stems from just like very basic identifiable traits. So just taking something to its absolute extreme is my first step. And then from there, I'll usually just find something that works for me, and then I can just play with it as much as I'd like.
What's lovely about it is we kind of get an idea of what our characters are going to be from the show based off of the songs that we're singing. So we're building a character around this kind of musical aspect of it all, If we're complaining about Botox, the character is going to come off with a very pallid expression, which is something I have to work on because I'm a very expressive person. I think that's a part of the comedy of it all.
How do we create skits? Well, John and I get together usually, and we'll go out to a restaurant and we'll talk about what would be funny, and we just get various ideas. As you're living your daily life in entertainment, as I do every day, you might hear a song, that would work well for this, or John will send me a link to a song and say, what do you think about this for our show? Our show is a little irreverent. It's a little, not for not for everyone, but it is funny. It is very, very funny. You just have to come in with an open mind and go with it because we love what we do, and I think that shows to the audience.
My process for creating a character in a sketch comedy skit is first starting with what makes this character unique and what does this character want throughout this entire moment. Wants and desires keep it interesting. It keeps us wanting to know what the character's about. So if I'm, driving the 405, that's a song in the show, and I just really want to make it on the 405, get to my job, get to my next location, make it there safely, not worry about all the people on the road. And when I know that, my intense desire to have that makes it really, really fun to play a character that's so in control of the road that she even... Well, I won't give away secrets, but it's really, really fun to play because I know what the character wants, and that keeps each character unique. And it also, what are their flaws? I think there's really fun questions to ask because if I know that a character, like a character from Surabaya Santa, which I did during the holiday shows, she really, really wants Mr. Claus, her husband, to pay more attention to her and be around her and fall in love with her all over again. But her flaws, I think, as a character is she can be a little nagging and she can yell at him a lot and she can be quite brisk and short with him when she's not happy. So using those flaws, using their desires, putting that together really creates some different, unique, fun characters to play, I think.
When I'm creating a character in sketch comedy, I'm going to take Funny Bonz as an example. I was given the material. I'm going to use the Sarah Palin song. And I was reading those lyrics and I was like, okay, this kid is nerdy, but I gotta make him more than a nerd because there are so many nerds. What I always experiment with is a different dialect or voice with reading the material. And for that one, for some reason, the one that stuck was like a Bostonian, like a Boston kind of dialect. And I don't know, that one made me laugh. And just along with like the really like awkward, like just standing there in the corner and I'm in love with Sarah Palin. Like it was when I think something is funny, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can expand on that and see if other people can laugh.
I start with asking, first of all, what does the character want and what happened right before you walk into the scene. So when I'm creating a character, I will start at the very basics, where who is the person, what do they want, and how are they going to get it. If you don't know what you want in the scene, you can't do anything else, and you're certainly not going to have an authentic emotional experience. So I try to start from that point and then ask myself what it is about this character that makes them tick, and how would they react in these circumstances so that it's authentic for the audience. Hi, my name is Kelly George, and I'm a cast member of the Funny Bonz with P3 Theater. And I would like to invite you to come experience our show. We have magic to share and experiences to share and love to share with the audience. We would like to invite you to come and share in this too and bring us your magic. So come on down, come join P3 Theater and Funny Bonz, and let's go have a good time together. Come on.